Cole's Little Treehouse presents Poopy the Poopy Little Rabbit. Written by Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton and read by Stig Weems. Hi, I'm Andy. I live in a treehouse with my friend Terry and we make books together. I write the words and he draws the pictures. Hi, I'm Terry. I live in a treehouse with my friend Andy and we make books together. I draw the pictures and he writes the words. Hi, I'm Jill. I live in a house full of animals in the forest near my friends Andy and Terry. I like animals and solving problems and doing puzzles.
And I'm Silky. Meow. I'm a cat Mary, and I can fly. And I'm Jill's favourite pet.
If you're like most of our listeners, you're probably wondering if we know any other book writers. Well, as a matter of fact, we've met quite a few over the years, including the famous science fiction writer H.G. Wells, who helped us fix our time machine. We also met the world's greatest vegetable fighter, Vegetable Patty, when she saved us all from getting cooked up in a pot by a bunch of angry vegetables a little while back.
Ha ha! I will save you!
Help! Help! Run away!
The vegetables were angry about Vegetable Patty's book, Fun with Vegetables.
Oh, we hate that book.
To tell you the truth, if I were a vegetable, I probably would have been a bit angry too, because, well, look at the book and you'll see what I mean. Crush them, mush them, drown and flush them, mash them, smash them, whip and lash them.
Oh, make it stop!
We also know Boris Bendback, author of Where the Filed Things Are. He came to our all-you-can-eat, including the furniture level, and ate a whole couch. Where the Filed Things Are. Words and pictures by Boris Bendback. And remember when the Trunkinator punched him so hard that it unbent his back? Oh, that was a fun day.
Punch!
My back.
And don't forget Beatrix Potty. She writes and illustrates the best animal stories in the whole world. I just love the tale of Polly Wiggle Dimpledum, and she just loved meeting all my animals. Oh, dear, they're beautiful. Hello, little puppy dog. Oh, donkey. Oh, so many rabbits. Oh, dear.
And I love Poopy the Poopy Little Rabbit. Can we read it now, Andy? Please, please, please. Poopy the Poopy Little Rabbit. Story and pictures by Beatrix Potty. Well, I don't know. We're kind of busy with this book at the moment, and to tell you the truth, I don't think anybody really wants to read a book about a poopy little rabbit.
I do. Let's ask the listeners. Hey, listeners, do you want to read Poopy the Poopy Little Rabbit?
Yes,
yes, yes, yes, yes,
yes, please!
Okay, you win. Here's the story of Poopy the Poopy Little Rabbit.
Yay!
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Hoppy, Poppy, Lippity Loppity, and Poopy. They lived with their mother in a cosy 3-bedroom rabbit hole with views of tree roots from every window.
Look at the tree roots.
One morning, the little rabbit's mother said,
Now, my dears,
I must go out. While I'm gone, you may go down to the river and gather blackberries, but whatever you do not go into Farmer McRabbit-Grabber's garden, or he will grab you and give you to Mrs. McRabbit-Grabber to cook into a pie, just like your poor father, Big Pop Poopy Pants. Hoppy, Poppy and Lippity Loppity
who were good little bunnies, went down to the river to gather blackberries. What a beautiful day for picking blackberries. Here's one.
I'm a fish. I'm a pufferfish.
But Poopy, who was very naughty as well as very poopy, ran straight away to Farmer McRabbit-Grabber's garden and squeezed himself and his little poopy pants under the gate.
What a naughty boy!
First, he visited the potatoes and he had a little nibble and he did a little poop. Next, he visited the peas and had a little nibble and he did a little poop. And then he visited the pumpkins in Farmer McRabbit-Grabber's precious pumpkin patch and he, well, I think you can guess what he did. Then Poopy began to feel rather tired from all that nibbling and pooping. So he lay down in the parsley for a short rest, but he soon fell asleep. While Poopy was sleeping, Farmer McRabbit-Grabber came along and found him.
Aye, you'll be sorry you ever pooped in my garden.
He said as he grabbed Poopy roughly and dropped him into his sack.
I'll take you home tonight to Mrs. McRabbit-Grabber, and she will bake you into a delicious rabbit pie.
Farmer McRabbit-Grabber tied up the top of the sack and went back to his work. By and by, Poopy woke up, realised what had happened, and started to cry. Oh no! I'm trapped in Farmer McRabbit-Grabber's sack! How will I ever get out? Just then, along came a mouse called Thomasina Tittle-Tattle. She heard Poopy crying.
Don't worry, Poopy.
Said Thomasina Tittle-Tattle.
With my sharp little teeth, I shall gnaw a hole in the sack, and you will soon be able to escape.
Thomasina Tittle-Tattle worked quickly, and soon there was a tiny hole in the bottom of the sack.
Chop, 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 chop.
Poopy thanked Thomasina Tittle-Tattle and wriggled through the hole, but not before filling the sack with enough poop to trick Farmer McRabbit-Grabber into thinking he was still in there. When Farmer McRabbit-Grabber had finished his work, he came back, picked up the sack and carried it home to Mrs. McRabbit-Grabber and asked her to cook the contents of the sack into a pie.
Okay, well, those what time was
Later that day, when Mrs. McRabbit-Grabber opened the sack and saw what was in it, she thought it was odd that her husband wanted it cooked for his dinner, but nevertheless, she did exactly as he had asked. Come dinner time, Farmer McRabbit-Grabber sat down to eat his pie. He took a big mouthful and then spat it all out again.
This pie is filled with poop, no rabbit,
He shouted.
That poopy little rabbit has tricked me. Just wait until I get my rabbit-grabbing hands on him.
The end. Thanks for listening. See you in the treehouse.